Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, children, king, queens, everybody that which is in this world with me, every energy that which is in this world with me. And I please to love you. And day after day, I am in this universe acting to actually understand more what love is, to understand it in its fullness. And everybody will give a suggestion about what love is, but everybody do not love. And I have a friend, and she said that, like, Marie, sometimes they said that, like, okay, love your neighbors as you love yourself. And she quote that I don't want people to love me as they love yourself, an account of some people that do not love themselves, because some people are really destructive and they hate themselves. So you don't want those type of people to actually love you like they love themselves, because they're about to destroy themselves. And tonight I'm just discussing with you that the idea of what people think about light. And John 8 verse 12. In John 8 verse 12, when Jesus spoke again to the people, he said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. Okay. Now, if you make your sense working, if you want to understand something, you read this verse and you give it a meaning. If you want your conscience to understand where you at, the Bible clearly speaking and said that Jesus Christ is the light of the world. Okay, so now which light you thinking about? Do you think that like it is a spiritual light that may become and Holy Spirit come upon you and you understand more, or you understand the universe and its fullness? Or do you think that like the light is that the actual Son of God that actually transformed, and Jesus Christ came out of the sun as a light shadow and came upon Mary and the divine order and took birth to explain human being how to live and then how to get with God. But many people don't understand that. They think like, okay, well, you know what? Worshiping Jesus Christ is and on Sunday is the worship of the Son. That's exactly what it is. Jesus Christ is the Son of God, and He's the light of the world. 12 hours of light, 12 hours of darkness, as the sun rotates or as the sun shifted, and it gives light to all entity, to the water, to the vegetation, to the entity under the ground, and different places in the system solar. So without that sun, then you can find yourself very cold. Vegetation will die, then people will be hungry, and then it will be the end. Now, many people agree that, like, okay, such as scientists, they agree that like the sun will one day die. Now, let's say the sun die, and you know this is the end of human being. It may take a little while, but you will definitely destroy. Now, what the sun have been there for a long time. It hasn't died yet. Okay? Even though there is certain philosophy that said everything that receives existence must die. Now, look the turn that Jesus Christ had take He take a tone of a savior that actually fight death and win. So which is mean there is no point in time that son will die, because the master of it and the one that actually the son fight death and win. Which is mean the son give and receive energy. That means God can only get greater. God is not going to be smaller. Jesus Christ is not going to lose battle anymore. Now, if Jesus Christ will come and actually in different centuries or different millennium and give human being instruction, is because he's already in the universe acting. He's already in the universe controlling. He's already in the universe prepare things for human being and for all the entity that live in the universe. And he said that if you come to me, you will never be in the darkness no more. But what people think about darkness is not what it is. Now, Jesus Christ never said that the darkness was bad. He just said that, hey, I'm the light of the world, and if you come to me, you will never be in the darkness no more. The literal darkness is when you cannot see, is when your conscience is not open. So therefore, God give you the sun. Not only it cause your conscience to open, it also cause you to calm down, because there is certain point in time while you live, if you have 12 hours of sun and then it never calm down, then you got too much heat. Then again, you can get like a blow up of fire that will kill everybody. So therefore, God measure the light and give you 12 hours of light, 12 hours of darkness, as the sun would it. And the energy that the sun is the vital energy that give life to all living entity. Whether a lot of people may say that like, oh yeah, I don't believe in God. You may not believe in God, but the entity that Jesus Christ is, or the entity that the hierarchy of God are, they are living entity. They no more taking physical body. They actually reach the most purple realm and the most vital frequency. And when you get in that frequency, you are able to be conscious when you want, and you are able to be unconscious when you want, and you also capable of taking an astral body, and you also capable take a transcendental body for you to come and perform certain divine tasks or divine miracle. Like many people will think that like, okay, they don't understand the universe. The reason why you don't understand the universe is not given to you yet for you to understand. There is some work that need to be done with your mind for you to understand it. It may not take you now, it may take you like probably maybe 3, 5, 15, hundreds of trips on this earth until the energy that you are understand that hey, there is a God. Now, many people don't believe in reincarnation. Okay, you don't believe in reincarnation, but you believe that like you can plant one corn, and that one corn will go in the ground, and with the natural process of the sun, and it will give you hundreds of corn, because it got increasing energy to the cosmic love. to the energy that sustain life. Human being, you need to get smart spiritually. Now, sometimes I can say the reason why human being, some of them are not very smart yet spiritually, is because all they do is they center the mind with what goes on nature. Now, yes, nature is beautiful. I mean, like you can love nature, but at the same time, nature give you a lot of example for you to see the existence of God. The bird flying, the sea mourning, all the water gathered together in one spot in the sea, and give you a way for you to go with ships and stuff like that. You need to understand that. Now, it talks about, like, a human being. A human being is, of course, a particle of God. But a particle of God, you have to be conscious of the existence of God in order to claim your Godship. In order to claim your Godship, you cannot ignore the existence of God. And when you made it in this physical term, the negative is so strong, you become your own enemy. And those that are around you are also your enemy, violent enemy, and malicious enemy. The government become the enemy of the people become the government, become the enemy of the government, vice versa. They're all fighting for one thing. They're fighting for food, money, power, sex, and love in a different direction, which is not the godly direction. So if your mind is tormented by too much things that going on here, your mind don't have time to contact the Most High. It doesn't have time to understand the universe and to understand who you are. Reincarnation is a part of life. Yeshua, the Messiah, or Jesus Christ, like you like it, or you translate it, make different trip on this earth, and different body, and different individual. And people think that, like, okay, well, when Jesus Christ is going to be returned? Jesus Christ never go anywhere. He lives on everybody that allows him to live on them. It's a consciousness. You want to see the consciousness with your natural eye? It's not very easy. You got to see it with your spiritual eye. But everybody's spiritual eye is not open. And last time, I forced to open my spiritual light, and I was almost like going crazy. And I'm like, what's going on here? Now people may say that, like, oh, this lady may be crazy, suffer with bipolar, schizophrenic, mood swing, post-traumatic stress disorder. Yeah, I may suffer of all of that, but I have what they call control of my life, because I am in a physical term, in a physical body. Bad defect and disease and different energy comes around you. They can damage me at any time. Nuclear, story all over the world, and then you never know when you get hurt. But at the same time, if you can put your mind together, if you can organize your mind to save yourself, to serve the Most High, then you can serve the people. We here to serve each other. We here to serve one another. But when you're serving, are you going to be a good servant? And if God granted you the power to be a master, are you going to be a good master? Are you going to be a good judge? Are you going to be a good police officer? Are you going to be a good mother, a good father, a good president, a good king, a good queen, a good senator? For everybody crave that goodness. They want people to be good. But unfortunately, you have to understand the universe world with good and evil. At certain point, God will make sure that, like, okay, evil is not among us anymore, because nobody like it. Nobody want to die. Nobody want to get hurt. Nobody want to nothing evil to happen to them. So therefore, the forces or the impulse control that cause you to be evil will be taken away. Today, tomorrow, I don't know, because I can tell you. But God have the power to actually infuse the heart of man and make them or cause them to do his will. Are you going to do that? Are you going to take away evil in your mind, in your heart? Now, last time I met an angel, and the angel talking to me and greet me and hugged me. And I'm like, and the angel said that, like, you don't know me? I said, no, I don't know you. And repeating like 3 times that you don't know me. And I said, no, I don't know you. But guess what, beloved? The angel know me. Because in order for a being to come and hug you, take a form of a human being, and come speak with you and hug you, he knows you. He knows me. I've been in the universe for so long. It's not the first time I come here. And there is event that I remember, but I'm not gonna tell you, because if I tell you, you will want to look into things. And I don't want you to look into things. It's too early for you to know a lot of stuff. So therefore, beloved, there could be disease, or mentally, spiritually, physically, that can separate you from God and try to separate you from God. Don't give up. Look for your true nature, where it come from. And once you find the true nature where you come from, you will marvel and you will be happy. Remember, the journey of the soul is not easy. Many trips can be done, and you still cannot be perfect to go back to the conscience of the Most High. For the conscience of the Most High is pure. In order for you to enter that, you have to be over with your test. You have to be over with your teaching. You have to be over with your lecture. You have to be over with your experience. And after all of that done, and you pass your test, and you pass all of them, in the manner of a high priest of God, then you will attain the supreme conscience. Thank you very much. It was Mary Jean speaking, and I love you all.